Could be like other.
You're dying on the inside, huh?
We could be like certain other people watching ourselves all the time. Just know that thing I told you that when I was having that discussion with Lady King Supers today. Never mind.
Oh wait, you should be live.
Would you rather have? We should be
Elly,
live.
bringing your hair live.
I'm told we should be live.
Yep, you're live on YouTube.
Let's see. Are you live?
Oh, there's people out
Are
there.
you live?
There's lots
Yeah,
and
you're
lots
live.
of people out there. Oh, there we go. I totally locked up doing the broadcast for County Commission one time. Hey everyone, yay!
Karen again!
Looks
Karen,
like Bonnie,
you're so
Kirsten,
faithful.
Karen, Joanne, Susan, Tanya,
Hey guys.
Chris. Tanya and Chris are on. Well, different Tanya and Chris. Lori, Amy, Tanya, Paige,
Shelly!
Hello, Sue.
Melissa. Hi
Hello,
everybody.
Sue! I'm wearing my apron!
Okay, tell me if I say it right. Yanula. I'm guessing. I hope that I said that right.
Elly is learning to braid her hair.
Learning.
Oh, excuse me.
Girl. No, I'm kidding. I want to get it to look cooler, but I don't know how to make it like teeny tiny braids. Not just the big fat.
Lori says hello, long lost family.
Don't ask your mother, I'm hairstyling impaired.
Hi,
That's the only
Lori.
thing I can do.
So I've decided I needed a hairstylist, a cook, a cleaner, a gardener,
You are.
and a soap package and book wrapper.
I did say it right. Yay.
So how do I do all those people?
Wait, you need what?
Money.
I need a maid. I need a cook. I need a
You
hairstylist.
need a husband.
I need a book and soap wrapper person. How do I get all those people?
And you have a budget of $2. I don't know.
Actually, poor Dave. Jack's first day of school was today. Hey, Jack, come here and tell Nan what you thought of the first day of school. And Dave goes tomorrow.
I'm not that.
So
scared.
Dave helped me finish up the weeds.
She put
Can
me
you
through
show them the
torture.
weeds out there, Dave? Can they see it if you turn the camera? Okay, so look at what we got piled out there. Look, look, look. See
Let
all
me zoom
those?
in a bit.
50. We have filled 50 trash bags of weeds from my garden.
That's just not even half of it.
That's not even half of it.
There's stuff on the other side, like around. You see this door right here? Behind that area, there's some like right in front of the window over here where this wall is
Yep.
blocking it.
Not even half. So Dave helped me finish the garden today.
I went through
Yay.
pain and suffering.
Yay! We are done. So now we got to dispose of those.
Shelly says your hair looks good.
Thank
yes, it
you.
does. It's very cute.
So mental note to self, when I say I'm taking a break from gardening again, I'm never doing that again.
Donna says hello, hello from PA.
Woo, Donna!
Wee.
All right, so today I am Tara from the Dining on a Dime cookbook. I'm the author of the Dining on a Dime cookbook right here, Dining on a Dime cookbook. With my mom, it has been out since come here, this is a moment. I had 2 births in 1999. This one and this one, 6 months apart. It was so wonderful.
You better say that one's more important.
That one's more important.
Oh, good.
But this recipe is not in Dining on a Dime. And this is our Parmesan chicken on our website.
Yum. Oh, hey, I guess I
And-
need to put the link for that in, don't I?
Super delish. It's 3 ingredients. Now, I have my pan back here, and I forgot to buy oil. I said I had everything. I didn't. I lied.
So these are the fried ones?
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm putting a little bit of oil that I keep in my refrigerator for frying stuff. I reuse it. And I'm putting a little bit in there. Now over here, I am making rice. Now to make, oh, do we have homemade rice on the website? Go see if we have it. I have
Don't think so, but I'll check.
on page, let's see.
There's
Page
homemade Rice Krispie treats.
$1.48 in Dining on a Dime.
Spanish rice, spicy rice.
No. Okay. So I don't have the rice, I thought I did, on Living on a Dime, but right here in Dining on a Dime, How to Cook Rice, page 148.
She didn't get it.
So for this one, I'm doing 4 cups. So I have 3 cups of water and 1 1/3 cups of rice and a teaspoon of salt. So that's the recipe in here, if that's what you want to do. Or no, I'm making the 6 cups, not the 4 cups. I'm like, that's not how much I put in there. I'm making 6 cups. So I put 4 cups of water and 2 cups of rice.
What was it you're throwing away? Ramona asked will the trash collectors pick them up.
Weeds from my garden this year. I had weeds that were 8 feet tall in my garden. I am ashamed. But you know, guys, we had to take BJ to the Mayo Clinic, and I just couldn't get anything done this year. So
And I wasn't going to do all that by myself.
all the weeds got crazy high. The boys and I went in and got them cleaned up. Okay, so back here I have my rice water and my salt, and I'm putting in my rice. I swish the leftover rice with a little bit of the water to get all of the rice out of the container. Okay, and I'm going to put that on to boil. I'm making this $5 dinner all tonight. The whole entire dinner. We should have put that on the description. Did you put that on the description?
Did I put what on the description?
$5 dinner.
No, I put 3 ingredient dinner because that's what you said.
3 ingredient $5 dinner is what it should be. I was not thinking. That's my fault.
Should I say it at 5? You want me to add $5 at the beginning?
Sure. Okay, then you put a thing of egg in a bowl and you whisk it up like this.
It's good thing we checked. There was no description at YouTube.
What? Okay, and Michael put the link in here for the recipe to Living on a Dime.
Wait, the recipe of the chicken tenders?
Yes.
Yes, I am sharing that recipe again now. I just had to laugh because... now we got 2 of them.
Oh my goodness, these silly flies.
We were swatting flies before the show and they were all hidden.
This time of year drives me crazy. Okay, so I have my Parmesan cheese here, just the canned, right there, just the regular canned kind.
Ha! That's 1.
Oh, I see. It's dead.
Well, that's appetizing.
Dad, she's making food here.
Bee's knees, babe, says that's some serious weed.
So,
Monique said you have a husband, make him do everything.
yeah, except my husband hurt his back, so he can't do anything now. Poor guy. I have sympathy for
But I
him.
was still pulling
How's it
weeds
feeling
even
today?
afterwards.
How's it feeling today?
Somewhat better.
Okay. All right, and so then you dip your chicken in your Parmesan cheese, okay? And then you turn your heat down because you get it too high. All right, and then you're just gonna brown this until it's cooked on each side. Oh, Dave, can you hand me a couple of purple plates? Okay. So this dinner takes like not even 15 minutes.
Should I show them what's required for the school?
You can in a minute. Set right there. Thank you.
I'm drawing on it currently.
All right. You're supposed to be on troll patrol.
No, I'm...
So Jack had a good first day of school. Jack, what happened to you?
Too busy. Focus on the computer. Couldn't make it 3 hours ago.
All right. So I'm loading up my frying pan. Can you guys see back here? There you go. Can they see that, Dave?
No, because then you zoom in. Oh, you're in the way.
Okay. Go ahead and zoom in and I'll step out of the way.
Yep.
And I think I can get 1. Oops, they're still a little frozen. Oh dear.
Ah, North Dakota Pink says, can't believe I'm watching you live. Been watching you for a while and enjoy your family and recipes. Thank you. Glad to have you here.
So, now let me wash my hands.
Oh, people are saying they like the flowers. Which
I
flowers
was
are
gonna
those?
say, did you guys see my flowers from my garden? Oh man, zoom into my flowers, Dave, so they can see my flowers. I'm so happy. I did get something out of my garden this year. Aren't
You
those
didn't even-
lovely?
Paige said she made these last night and they were yummy.
Yeah.
Oh, I love these. We're gonna have to cut the show off early so we can eat. No, I'll wait. Because I love you guys. Wait, Dave. Think, can you readjust the camera now?
Okay.
No, I can't because the computer just froze.
Okay. We'll move the camera back to me. Hello. Hold on, we're having technical difficulties. Okay. So,
Oh
am I even still around?
no. Yeah, you're.
Okay.
Well, I think you're still streamed. Yeah, why don't you switch places with me and while I work on this?
Okay, so we're having a little bit of computer difficulty. So, I got these fresh green beans, which I happen to
that's
love
so
to
good.
eat raw. Mm. Do I keep going or what?
No, you're live. It's just the computer's locked up, so it's a
Oh,
stream
okay.
close-up of you, and that's all we have.
Okay, so you guys are gonna have an extreme close-up of me. Oh my goodness.
Sorry, guys.
It's a good thing I don't have any zits today. So I cut my green beans into little pieces about this big. Over here I have about a half an inch of water.
About
Dave will
half
show
an
it.
inch. Well, I can't tip it. It'll spill, but still.
Okay, so I'm just gonna throw my green beans in there. I'm cutting off the ends. I'm cutting them in half. My mother is probably cringing right now because she doesn't like anything green, which is fine. I'm sorry, Mom.
I don't like green food. Here. Okay, Mike's trying something crazy.
Okay, so while we're waiting,
It was pulling, sorry.
I am turning over my chicken.
Hold on, let me-
If you guys could see what's going on back here, you would just die. We need a behind the scenes cam
Can't get the camera back far enough.
as we're doing it. It's alright. We'll adapt and overcome. We always do. Okay, so now I have browned these. Okay, let's see. Can you guys see that? Eee.
Looking
see
great.
that?
Oh, watch it. Probably shouldn't
Okay,
use my
so I
hand.
browned one side, and I'm going to jab David in the eyeball if I don't watch it.
Can I have some of
Okay.
this?
Yes.
Cheese and chicken, two of my favorite things. That's why I like nachos. Except it's not chicken, it's chips.
He likes the chips. Okay, so I'm getting my green beans cut up here. And then I'm going to steam them.
Wait, I'm sorry. Dave, are you watching the comments? Because there probably should be people saying,
All
"Turn
right.
down with the camera."
Give me some comments, Dave, while I'm cutting up my green beans.
It's all the way at the bottom of the list. Hold on.
It's alright. It's okay, dear. Just do my face. You can't stand holding it up at the ceiling.
Oh, I'm
for
trying to figure out what to do.
oh my. I'm sorry, dear.
I'm on the beans right now. Sorry, everyone. I'm shaking you around a little bit here.
Mike's trying to figure out how to get us back going here.
Oh, Mr. Cunningham joined.
Hello,
Hello.
and Heidi. I saw Heidi on there earlier and I didn't say hey. Sorry.
Matt, he says, get it together, Mike and Tara.
Oh my, we are really having an adventure back here. Okay, so I'm getting these green beans cut up. These are fresh from my cousin's garden. Because all I had this year was one tomato plant and some perennial flowers that came up. Actually I had a few annuals that the kids gave me for Mother's Day, which I loved. All right.
On camera or just the stuff?
I don't care, I guess.
Oh, sorry for the shake-up, everyone.
Okay, so I've got 2 minutes left for my 15-minute prep. So this will probably be a 20-minute meal. Although we did get started a little late, so I could probably still get in under my 15 minutes. We're having technical issues, can you tell, Elly? Ellie walked in and the whole kitchen is completely torn apart now. She's like, what is going on? Poor Mike. All right, let's see. What do we got for questions here? So I dipped my chicken in my egg and then my cheese. And I have it frying back here in just a little bit of oil. And I'm cutting up my green beans, my fresh green beans. And then I'm going to steam those. And I'm going to add my secret ingredient. Anybody know what this is? Oh, maybe I shouldn't do a giveaway. Maybe I should I do a giveaway right now?
Do a bacon grease
Okay,
giveaway.
if you just told him the answer.
I'm sorry. I just ruined it. I'm sorry.
Wait, I thought you said do a fifth ingredient giveaway.
Sorry.
Okay, let's see. We'll do a Dig Out of Debt ebook. If you tell me what this is, if you didn't hear what Ellie said, and I'll just randomly pick somebody.
Oh, I thought you meant like send it through the mail then. I'm sorry.
Okay, so I've got all my green beans here, or most of them. Putting them in my container. I'm almost done. No. Cutting up my green beans. And Ellie helped me clean. Can you show my stuff up here, Dave? She helped me clean all my knickknacks up here. And she came to a conclusion as she was cleaning today.
Who needs decorating? Like, it's not that important, right?
She said, Mom, I don't think I'm going to decorate when I move out if I have to clean all this. But we had a brilliant idea to save on the cleaning next time. So if you want to see that brilliant idea, go check us out on Instagram at Living on a Dime. And they have to go there to see it. I'm not going to tell ya. I'm trying to do like a tightwad tip or something like that every day on Instagram for you guys. I'm having a hard time cutting this because I got a thistle in my finger for doing the garden today. All right, I think.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, you guys should see our conglomeration we got back here. Poor Mike.
So the camera for our broadcast is completely frozen. So we couldn't get it to come back, but it's still sending the show. So we didn't want to stop it. So we had to move the camera like 15 feet back.
It's back in the living room.
But to do that without unplugging the internet or the microphone or the lights was pretty intense and creative.
Very good. You did it, dear. Good job. Here, I'll give you a smooch.
Mwah.
That was invigorating.
That was invigorating. We need a behind the scenes cam. This is what we need to do. All right, so I think I got all the green beans.
You should do a compilation of all the times you've like seriously messed up on the show.
Yeah, we should.
Like where
Okay.
something caught on fire.
Yeah, lots of people got bacon grease. Ellie, can you come to my house? Ask Sharon. I'm not sure what about.
To help clean.
Cleaning, yes.
Yes, she is my big helper.
And Turid says if
Thank
you could
you.
come to her place in Norway, she'd be happy to have you.
Oh, Ellie would love. Maybe we should go to Norway next week instead of Tennessee.
Yeah.
Wait,
I think we
Tennessee,
should.
what? I thought you said Pennsylvania, or was it Michigan? I can't remember.
I'm going to Michigan in October.
Always down for travel.
Hey, I say go for it. Okay, so now I'm gonna let these cook a little bit longer. I don't think they're quite done. Oh, they are.
Oh my, that's the most delicious looking thing. Oh, you'll have to walk away over there though if you want to get it on camera.
Okay, hold on.
Okay.
Here,
Okay.
Ellie will walk it over.
Oh yeah. See that steam?
Yeah.
You like to make it easy. What is that?
Okay, it is Parmesan chicken. You want to try a bite? I think you'll love it. It's super hot. Hold on. So tell everybody how school went today.
Really? Where's the camera?
It's back in the
Oh.
living room, so just talk and the microphone will get it.
Really good actually.
But there's sad news.
What?
Your best bud
Oh.
is not in your class.
Yep.
That is too sad. And here we were practicing a song all weekend.
I wasn't practicing it because I
Oh.
didn't want to sing it.
Okay.
Tara was mortifying him by coming up with a song for him to sing to his best buddy in the 3rd grade. He's too
You
cool
didn't
for
want to
that.
do that.
Too cool for that.
Wait, can I have
Is
it?
it
What?
too hot? Huh?
Oh.
Here we go, Dave.
Jeff, can you give that to me?
Okay, fried chicken is my weak spot. Oh, Chloe's asking, I'm late again, can you tell me what spices you used in the coating?
I didn't use any. I just used egg and Parmesan cheese, but you could use onion, salt, and garlic powder if you want.
I just shared the link to the recipe in the comments, Chloe.
I have my seasoned salt, which has all that in there, and I'll sprinkle some in for these last 4 to see what they taste like.
Hey, Jack, be careful when you walk past that.
Okay, so I'm just stirring that in there.
Donna says blooper reel, yes.
Oh man, yeah.
Yeah, I want a popsicle. Oh, did I just say that out on my phone? You did.
Okay, so I think this one's done. Oh man. Oh man, this smells so good. Hey Donna, I got your mom's order sent today. Thank you for ordering my soap. Okay. So, there's the yummy goodness. Right there.
You want to hold it closer, or do you think that's good enough?
Well, it's already zoomed in all the way, so.
Oh, okay, so it
that's
was
fine.
good.
Alright, so I'm going to do the last few. For those of you who are late, I just put my chicken strips in my butter and my Parmesan cheese. This one I added onion, garlic, and salt. Onion, garlic powder. Onion powder, garlic powder, and salt. Okay. And
Did you already make the beans?
they're steaming right here.
Patty
So
asked, why do you cut the narrow end of the bean?
I just cut off that little hard part. I don't know, maybe you don't have to, but I don't like that hard part. So, I don't know. Okay, there we go. Now, let me get all this out of the way.
I have to tell you guys, if we had a crash like that when I was in television, we never would have been carrying all the equipment backwards. It's so fun to be here with you. You never know what's going to happen. Oh, hey,
So-
Jack. Laurel wanted to know what grade he was in. Did he say already?
He is in 3rd grade this year. So look at this, guys. I posted yesterday on my soap channel my lavender oatmeal and honey soap, and look at that. Oh, I love it. This is probably the best soap I've ever made. I am so excited.
Dave photobomb.
And my hands are so
can I
soft.
see- Hey, Dave. The camera is a little tilted. Yeah, Margaret, the camera's a little tilted. We had a technology problem. Everything froze except the show was still working, so we didn't want to stop the show, so we just moved the camera 15 feet back from its usual spot.
Okay, so my rice has been on for 20 minutes and it's done. My green beans are almost done.
Elly's leaving the park.
Goodbye. Have fun. Don't break your neck, please.
Hashtag parkour. June's asking what cookbook. June, I'm sharing the link to it in the description so you can go look. It's Dining on a Dime.
So Dave thinks he needs some more. Do you want some rice?
No, I just want the chicken. No fork.
You need a knife? How are you being Troll Patrol on
He's not.
YouTube?
I'm having to do both.
Oh,
That computer's locked up. Tight as a drum.
okay.
This computer doesn't work.
Okay, here's one more taste. Let me see what you think.
Mmm.
Is it good? It's hot.
All that's on there is Parmesan? These are so delicious. I'm a fried chicken devotee, unfortunately. And I can say that these are so much better than any restaurant fried chicken.
Ew.
You're welcome. And they're cheaper too.
I did not pay him to say that. Alright, so. Let me out. Alright, let me get a plate. Oh dear. Jack, can you sneak around? Oh, hold on. Never mind.
It tastes like chicken
So-
nuggets. Just good up.
Okay.
So Judy wants to know if we all eat on paper plates.
No, but I do use them a lot of the time because I'm tired and I'm sick, and it's better to eat at home with paper plates than to spend $50 to go out to eat. So, yeah. Okay, now on your fresh green beans, when they turn that dark green, they are ready, okay? So, yummy, yummy, yummy. Let me drain off the water here.
Those beans look good quality.
And then let me do something. Oh yeah. Okay, so then for my green beans, let's see, what page are my green beans on? Green beans are on page 123, Dining on a Dime. Okay, so I put my bacon grease and a little bit of my seasoned salt, which is also in Dining on a Dime, and I just stir it around. And since it's Parmesan night, why don't we add some cheese? Yum.
Yeah.
That's not in the recipe, but hey. All right. So let me see.
Hey Andrea, I know it's zoomed in a lot. What happened is it was zoomed in for something to happen and then the whole system froze. So we can't do anything on that computer.
We're
so
stuck.
we just had to move the camera far back as we could. So sorry about that. We could restart everything, but it would knock the show off the air.
Okay, it's hot. Take a bite. Okay, so then you got your
Yum.
green beans.
Man, that looks like a real dinner.
That is a real
Sure.
dinner. Barb says, "Where in Michigan?"
So we need to discuss this, guys. So our wonderful viewer Penny used her frequent flyer miles to get me a ticket to Detroit to come see the fall colors change, because I've never seen full bloom fall colors. And she is having me come in October. All right, so there you go. A wonderful, healthy dinner for $5 for 6 people. Can anybody say yum?
I'm not
Yum.
gonna eat that chicken because it's
Hey, Dave, is that?
Okay.
Can you see our faces?
So, now. Oh. That's our faces, huh?
Yeah. Well, no, that was.
That's
I was
from
just-
a while ago.
Ah, there we are. Yes, I see it.
So I'm headed back to Michigan in October, but her and I are both tired, and we thought about just renting a little place like on a little pond or something so that we could just sit and rest and look at, and look at nature
Lots of likes and
and
loves
just
here.
enjoy ourselves. So, I need some help. Where would we find a place like that we could maybe stay for 3 or 4 nights and just enjoy? Mike and I went up to Wisconsin one time. The colors were just starting to change and they were really, really pretty, but we didn't get to see the full, shebang. And so I'd really like to go somewhere that they're really super pretty. So give me some ideas, guys, because I don't know where. Email it to me if you want.
We should travel all around from where they're first changing to where they last change.
I know, wouldn't that be cool?
Yes.
So, no more.
So,
Eat some dinner.
But I don't want that chicken.
It is super delish.
I've tried it, Mom.
you did not.
Mr. Picky
Yes,
Pants.
I
boy.
did.
Mr. Picky Pants.
Stop it,
So did
Mom.
anything happen in school today that was exciting?
Not really.
Not really? Okay. All right, so let's open up your package and see what's in your package.
Well, actually, Patty said, "Oh, this is for dinner tomorrow. Yum!" So
Yeah.
that's a vote
As
of
a matter of
confidence,
fact,
I would
I'm
say.
like starving and I'm thinking,
And Linda said, "Dry rice, y'all ain't from the south."
we put butter
We
and
put
salt
lots of-
on it. Yeah.
We probably put too much butter on it.
Here.
Oh, this gift came. This came in the mail for me. So I'm looking to see what. Yes, yes, yes. What
it
show was
happening?
that?
Let's see.
What
I
show
don't
was
know.
that?
There's no
There's no
paper.
name?
No name, no nothing.
Oh, I want to say thank you.
So I think this is a gift for me.
No, it's not. It's for me.
So
So Tara bought this off-brand of Lucky Charms for us, I don't know, a month or 2 ago.
Yeah.
And she picked all the marshmallows out. And
They were good.
so I was going to eat the cereal and I was like, there's no marshmallows at all in this. And so at the time, I think I went out, did I go out and buy one or did you buy one? We bought a new bag of it and I had to stick it in a hidden spot in my room. I only wanted really one bowl at the time, but I don't know who sent it, but thank you so much. It's probably from Indiana, right? Since it says Hoosier Hill Farm. But
That's only marshmallows.
yes.
I know, that's the best
But
part.
I just received an entire package of just marshmallows. And you know this is going to be stocked away in a private place where nobody else can find it.
Except for me.
So thank you. I don't know who it was, but thank you so
Except for
much.
me.
Except for you.
Okay, I have to say, that's my dream cereal. I only want the marshmallows. I never want this stuff.
That is so awesome.
That's funny.
I might still mix it with the ones that you gutted the marshmallows from, but it'll be like 50-50 instead of 10%.
I think I need a taste test to see if it's poisonous.
No. I'm your cupbearer, Your Majesty. Who knows wants to know, what did you decide on the air fryer?
Well, okay, on the air fryer. Dave, the air conditioner's on.
It's cold outside though.
Well, then turn off the air conditioner. The air fryer, so I went and watched Two Family Homestead, which is on at 9 Eastern tonight. Put your link in there if you're on here, guys. But when I went to look, the air fryer's like huge. It's like this big. And I'm thinking, that sounds really convenient, but what you guys see in my kitchen is it. I do not have a big kitchen, and I don't know where I would store it. So,
A lot of people are celebrating the marshmallows. Yes!
I
Sharon's...
think you do know it's better to give than to receive, right?
No, I can't remember if I've heard of that before. I think there are certain exceptions and quid pro quos.
And one of that is the cereal marshmallows.
Yes. Lots of
So-
people are appreciating the marshmallows, so whoever sent them, thank you very much.
So,
I wasn't the only one that gets joy out of them.
Sharon, I have an air fryer and I love it. So I don't know. Do you guys like your air fryers? I don't know. It's this big, like this kind of thing. I could air fry, and I think that would be great. But
Ooh, Linda said she'd send us some homemade gravy to go with the rice.
oh, yum.
We would take it.
Mike loves gravy. I don't like gravy. Can you believe that? That's one thing I don't like is gravy. I'm kind of getting after living with him for 23 years. I'll eat it. But if I have a choice between gravy or not, I don't. But I make really good gravy, don't I?
Yes, you do.
If we're not liking it, I make it. Good.
Yeah, butter didn't impress her.
I didn't put enough butter. Make some milk gravy. Well, you guys want me to make some gravy? Do you want me to make gravy for it?
I can, I guess. Do you want to do that now?
All right, I'll throw some gravy together here. Let me grab the milk.
Judy says Gatlinburg, Tennessee, beautiful. Oh, did you talk about Tennessee?
That was where I looked today.
I was wondering, that's where they had the huge fires last year, wasn't it? In Gatlinburg?
So our whole moving thing, guys. I've been looking in Pennsylvania because Mom talked to the pastor's wife at church, and she's from there, and she loves it. She says it's great. But the taxes are pretty high for what it is. Okay, so to make gravy, you take some of the oil. So you don't need this much oil. So I pour out and leave only about 2 tablespoons, okay? Oops, sorry.
Wanda said the best fall colors are in the Smoky Mountains. Right by Dollywood, no doubt.
Well, so here's the thing. We thought about going out to Tennessee for our anniversary to see if we like it out there. And go to Dollywood. All right, so for this gravy, since we're gluten-free, we use cornstarch. So just put a little bit of cornstarch in your bowl and then take your milk. Ugh.
Hey there, Lexi.
Pour it in and let it get mixed up, okay? So it's all dissolved and all that.
Frugal
Okay.
Mama Minnie says Southerners do not eat rice or potatoes without gravy. I'm making mine now for homemade mashed potatoes.
Okay, so here we go.
I think that's too much. For me, it's been too much hearing from the doctor. You gotta cut those calories, buddy. The one doctor that finally actually told me.
Okay, so then you just whisk it until it boils and gets thickened.
Now, did that have to be at a rolling boil or just a regular boil?
Oh, very good, Dave.
Uh-huh.
A rolling boil, but keep whisking it because if you don't, Dave, can they see me?
Yes.
Because if they don't, then it'll get burned. You don't want it to burn. So, okay, so let's get it together here. Is Bandana Grandma on here?
I don't recall having seen her today.
Oh, okay. So I was looking today back to Tennessee. I was looking today.
Oh,
And-
she must be here because somebody's talking to her.
Bandana Grandma, check your Facebook message. I left you a message
Oh, she
last
is
night.
on. Yes, she is on.
I need to know what you think about my idea.
Oh, sorry. I was wondering about Dolphin Man too.
Yeah, I know.
If you guys find out, let us know because we miss him.
That's the bad thing about these shows.
If somebody doesn't show up, we don't know what happened to
I
him.
know. So Tennessee, East Tennessee. So Rebecca Rhodes said we should go to East Tennessee because they have mountains, but it's not expensive taxes. And I looked, and they have some good houses for not very many taxes. The taxes are about the same as they are here, and we have pretty low taxes here, but the houses are super expensive. Okay, so you just stir.
Is this the gravy recipe from the book?
Yes.
Cat Lover says she makes it once a week.
Yeah, I don't know which page it's on. I'll have to look in just a second. Okay, so once it starts boiling, you really need to stir and turn off your heat, okay? Until it gets thick. All right, so there we go. And let me test and see if I need any more salt.
So Suburban
yeah.
Hillbilly said, I used to live up there. My parents still live there. Sales tax is high, but there's no state income tax. And property taxes are very reasonable compared to other areas.
Ooh! I've in the South before. Well, we did in Texas. Is Texas considered the South?
It's a little different than the rest of the South, but it's
Maine could be
it's
where
still
the-
part of the South. We're still kindred spirits.
Maine could be where they say, howdy.
Okay, so just add salt and pepper until it's where you like it. And for this kind where I have oil from before, Dave, can you hand me the, oh shoot, can you hand me the butter? I throw, actually you can't, hold on.
I literally cannot.
Dave is trapped behind the,
You want me to
whatever
turn
you call
around then
so
it's too many?
when I just use oil and I want a really good flavor, I'll add a tablespoon of butter also. Now I know all you Southern cooks are probably just cringing at how I make it, but I don't know, it seems to turn out pretty good. So, all right, so let's get this all melted, mixed in, and then we'll have Mike taste test and see what he thinks. See if it's true Southern gravy. You think it'll be true Southern gravy?
Hopefully. Well, your gravy's usually really good. Joanne asked, doesn't Colorado have pretty change of foliage in the fall? Yes and no.
Yeah.
It depends on where.
Well, it's all yellow. All we have is yellow aspens.
Sometimes there's
So-
red in a few places, but not very many places.
Yeah.
So it's not as spectacular as in the east.
The majority that we have are aspens here, and they only turn yellow. But it is pretty. I mean, it's pretty. Okay. So, let me see.
Ooh, Lynn says, hope your dinner's going well. Our son's making dinner tonight as a gift for our 30th anniversary.
Ooh, congratulations!
Happy anniversary, Lynn. Oh, and somebody else had a birthday.
Congratulations. Okay, you're gonna die.
Whoops.
This is good. Even I like this. I did good. Yep.
Man, that's still going to be good after dinner, right? Man, this is really good.
Yeah, super good.
Oh, you guys are y'all are bad influence on me. See, I had to switch back because I picked up a little Colorado thing with the you guys.
Okay. I admit, I do
That
like
is
my
really
gravy.
delish. That is amazing. Heather says, come to North Carolina. I'll take you on the Blue Ridge Parkway for fall colors. And you can stay with me for free. And you could check out houses here.
Man, I don't know. So I was looking in Tennessee and North Carolina today. I don't know where we're going to move, but we'll end up somewhere.
Let's move to Hawaii.
Colorado's prices are just so high.
What about Hawaii?
Hawaii, yeah.
Okay, let's see.
All right,
What state are you guys in? We are in Colorado.
Colorado.
And it's not as friendly as it used to be.
No, well, you know, and Mike was talking to a gal at the grocery store today. And how did she put it? Everybody's just self-focused. Is that how she said
She
it?
said everybody's too self-focused.
And they're right. People just aren't really friendly here, and they're
Didn't
not nice.
used to be.
and-
Didn't used to be. But there's been a whole lot of influx of people from bigger cities and things, and I'm thinking that they're just in
Yeah.
a really big hurry because they'll buy houses 75 miles away from their jobs and then drive every day, and then they'll get upset because the traffic is heavy.
I know. Yeah, it's crazy.
Let's see. Bye, Lynn. Lynn says she's got to go because the guests just got there for the anniversary
Bye.
party.
Happy anniversary!
Yeah, Patty says Colorado doesn't have a variety of trees. The aspens are pretty, though. That's
Yeah.
true. There are aspens that change and pines that don't.
What am I making? I'm making Parmesan chicken, green beans, and rice. It's my $5 dinner for 5 people, Kimberly. That's what I'm making. We make our stuff at the beginning of the show, and then we chit-chat at the end. So,
Oh, Patricia says, wish I could share some fall mountain shots on this.
oh man, okay. So you gotta show them our house. So I found the perfect house in Connecticut. Okay, go show them. You gotta show them.
I didn't say whose perfect house.
Found my perfect house.
So this is, can you see it, Dave?
Yeah.
This is the house that Tara was thinking is her perfect house.
So that is a barn
You want me to hold it back up some more?
that they have turned into a house. Is that not the coolest thing ever? I thought that was perfect.
But I told Tara it'd be a problem because then if we asked the kids, what do you think, you live in a barn? They would say,
Yeah.
It's Mom's fault. Whoa.
Oh, blame me.
Yes.
Ma'am.
So what did we make today? We're asking for, we're getting
I made
questions for
Parmesan
recaps.
chicken, 3-ingredient Parmesan chicken. You can go to our website and get that. That's not...
I'm sharing the recipe again in the description.
That
Wow.
one isn't in our Dining on a Dime cookbook. That one's just on our website. And I need to put it... Are we putting that one? I don't know. Mom, did we have that one in the new cookbook?
We could add it.
We've been proofreading the new Dining on a Dime that's coming out
It's really good. It's worthy.
in 2025. And...
2025.
She's
no,
joking.
you're not.
Why? Because what? Because what do you mean why?
Yes, Heather, I will make sure that Tara knows you were serious and not joking
I'm serious about what?
about her offer to come visit and stay in her place, and she'll give you a tour.
Oh man, I'd love to. Maybe I should just leave in October. Well, but my plane ticket's round trip. Oh shoot.
So Mindy wants to know what is considered high taxes.
Well, okay. So for a $350,000 house here in Colorado, it's $1,500 a year for taxes.
Except our house, which is double that.
Well,
Sorry, I ruined it.
oh, what happened? Hold on, we had an injury. What did you do? Oh, okay. Do you need an ice?
No, we just stayed on.
So here in Colorado, a $350,000 house is $1,500 in taxes normally. In Pennsylvania, the same house is $5,000 to $7,000. In Wisconsin, it's $5,000 to $7,000. But in Tennessee, it's also $1,500. So the thing is we want to get our house paid off. And if we sold our house here and moved somewhere cheaper, we probably would be able to. But then when our house is paid off, we don't want to have to spend $500 to $700 a month just paying taxes and insurance.
Your mom says it looks mostly like a greenhouse in a barn.
Yeah,
That house is crazy. Who's going to clean it? LOL. Beautiful.
I know. That's what I was wondering.
How would you keep the smells down from your livestock? Well, the funny thing is, it doesn't have any barn in it anymore, but Tara was wondering if they had to kills it all before they put the finish on the inside. Beautiful
Yeah.
barn home, says Patricia. Born in a barn when anyone leaves the door open. Kirsten and some other people are asking about how's your foot now.
It didn't work.
Uh,
I was hoping it would work, but it didn't work.
It worked on me.
So I'm just going to keep massaging it and hope I can get my weight off. And
It worked
We'll
on my
see.
leg. I still have a small little bump.
Sandy says our daughter lived in a barn dominium. They finished the inside. It's on the lake in Carthage, Texas. That sounds awesome.
I would love to have a barn for a house.
And Mindy
That
says,
would be so cool.
I guess Vermont is expensive. Yes.
Yeah.
Actually, taxes on property are lower in places like Texas and Idaho and Wyoming.
Kansas, Nebraska,
They're really,
Iowa.
really, really high in a lot of the Northeast, I think. And and in Boulder County, Colorado is way higher than most of the rest of Colorado. So yeah, June said Connecticut, 900 square foot house, $3,000 a year.
See, that's crazy.
Whoa!
Yeah.
I thought we were paying a lot here.
Wow, I guess Vermont is expensive. Yes. So see, the thing is you have to think about these things when you go to pay off your house and for retirement. Are you going to be spending $500 to $700 a month just on taxes and interest? Insurance? So you got to think of those things.
So about were you raised in a barn or born in a barn? Ramona said, I said that to my kids one time, and one popped up and said, no, but Jesus was. This kind of deflated mom a little, huh?
That's good. Yes, are you okay, Jack?
Yeah.
Poor guy. He hit his arm.
Bonnie says, don't come to New York State. The taxes are expensive here. Are the wages higher in Colorado? Barb asks. Not really that well. They are for certain technical professional jobs.
Yeah.
But a lot of jobs, the lower paying jobs pay close to the same as in other places. In fact,
yeah.
television, when I used to work, if I had continued to do TV when we moved back here, I would have been paid the same as in Kansas, which was way too little.
Yeah. And, someone said, well, but the houses back there in Pennsylvania are a lot cheaper. Yes, they are. And actually, I did the math. And it would be cheaper for us to move back east and get a cheaper house and pay the higher taxes by $100,000 at least, $100,000 to $200,000. But we just don't want to be paying $500 to $700 a month for our taxes after our house is paid off. So
Patricia said, I missed it. What happened to your foot?
I just have plantar fasciitis, and it's just gotten really bad lately again. I used to have it for like 15 years, and then it went away. I got a new shoe that really helped well, but this time it came back with a vengeance, and I can't get it to go away, and nothing will give me relief, so.
I'm not sure what it is you mean. Esther says, love this, but would really like it in a link as I don't follow this fast to see it. Oh, the recipe?
Here's the recipe. We have the recipe on our website.
Let me share the recipe link. I think that's what you're talking about. And it just gives you what you need to put in there. I'm sharing the recipe now for the tenders. We did go ahead and make the beans and the rice and the gravy additionally.
I did. It went by too fast, but I have used New Balance shoes, whoever said that, and they didn't help me at all, so unfortunately.
Toby was wondering if you put a tennis ball on the ground and roll your foot on it.
I have done tennis ball, I've done golf ball, I've done a frozen water bottle, I've done an ice bath, I've done heat, I've done massage.
Wow.
I've done inserts, and nothing works, so.
Angela's asking, does Jack not like the dinner you made?
He doesn't like it. No, I'm surprised because everybody else is devouring it.
I don't like it.
Oh, whatever.
There's always
I
breakfast.
don't like the green beans.
But it doesn't matter. He's going to eat it anyway, so.
Sandy says taxes higher, close to $3,000 in Portland. I'm not sure for how big of a house. One thing about that, because Joyce says building a new house in Mansfield, Ohio, 1,600 square foot house, $4,000 a year. The thing I have to wonder about that is, for us, part of the reason why we want the taxes to be lower is when we pay off the house, we don't want to have to make a $500 or $600 a month house payment to the taxing authority. So, and here, it would be about $1,500, $1,600 for our house if we weren't in the neighborhood we're in.
Yeah, but
and that would be a lot better monthly after the house was paid off.
Okay, so Ashley says I have 8 acres on $150,000 for my home in PA for $1,300. Yes, but see, your taxes are double than what ours here, because our house is valued at $300,000 and it's $1,500 a month.
Actually, though, but the way they're calculated, because all the properties are less there, they divide the tax revenue among a smaller base. So that's why the taxes would be higher on those houses in Pennsylvania. Now, in New York, it's just because the taxes are really high. But in Pennsylvania, it's probably because the taxes are maybe slightly higher, but the values are half. Because our house in Pennsylvania would probably be $100,000, wouldn't it?
Our what?
Our house here in Pennsylvania would probably be a $100,000 house, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so, no, because I used to work for the county, and the way they calculate the taxes is they look at how much the total tax for the entire county is, and then they divide it by the values of various people's houses.
Okay, so what else do we got here before we go? Tonight, Two Family Homestead is on at 9 p.m. Eastern on YouTube.
Stephanie's asking, where back east have you lived? We haven't lived anywhere back east.
I've never been back east.
That's one of the reasons why we're not sure about anything over in that direction.
Oh, Ruth sent you the
thank you, Ruth.
marshmallows.
I'm very happy.
Oh, wait, they said it was supposed to have a card. It should have said, it's about time for Mike to get a gift, and I heard someone keeps stealing your marshmallows from your cereal. This bag is all yours, Mike. Enjoy. Oh,
Thank
that's
you, Ruth.
nice.
I'm glad you told me, because I was wondering who sent it, and that's awesome.
That is so
Well, sorry they didn't
nice.
include the note, but I'm sure glad you gave it to me. I just copied it.
So now I have to ask for my own bag for Christmas.
Yeah. Barb says it depends on if you live in town or the countryside. It's cheaper in the country because there are fewer authorities to tax you.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Patricia, I have tried the shoe inserts, so.
Ice, anti-inflammatory twice a day, and gel insert.
Yeah. I've tried all that.
Rebecca says you're making her hungry with the chicken.
Oh man, it's good, and I'm starving. So
Deborah said husband had cortisone and deep tissue, no help.
yeah, it just depends on the person. So
Yes, thank you, Angela. Angela said it was time for Mike to get a sweet gift. Or sweet Mike to get a gift. Sorry,
Yeah.
I misread that. Oh, thank you.
Ramona, do you mean $1,500 a year for taxes or $3,000 a year for? It is for a year. But when you break it down, some of these places are $5,000 to $7,000. It would be $500 to $700 just for insurance and taxes on your house. So yeah.
Yeah, Helene says I pay $3,500 a year in taxes on $139,000 in Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Or it depends on what county you live in Pennsylvania. But I forgot because a lot of if we had the same number of people here as there, but the property values are twice as high here, then their taxes would be double on the property value there because the same amount of government is using the same amount of money from the tax base.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let me go over here and look because I haven't checked on YouTube for a few minutes. Mother of Many Horses, I'll be looking in Pennsylvania myself. Where should I look? We're wondering the same thing.
I don't know where to look. We're just kind of looking all over just to see.
Oh, Good Enough for Oats. Somebody said, Good Enough for Oats says, I second the Briox shoes for plantar fasciitis. They really help. Somebody else mentioned it further.
You mean
up, but I didn't see.
Birkenstocks? I've had Birkenstocks and they didn't do anything for me. I do wear the Telex, and that's what cured it the first time, but now it's come back again, and I'm not sure what to do, so.
Books for People, too, says when looking not to forget that there's a state income tax in PA and not in Tennessee. How rural, urban is the area we live?
We're not.
Well, we're kind of suburban.
Yeah,
right?
we're a bedroom town. The town we live in has about 4,000 people, but there's absolutely no stores here at all. There's a co-op that will service us here, but we get our gas at a co-op, but there's no gas station. There is one restaurant, a chiropractor, a dentist, cable company, but that's it in our town. We don't have any services in our town, and so we are just a bedroom suburb in North Denver, so.
Oh, Patty says Rika walking shoes, they're nice. And CGT says for plantar fasciitis, you should try night splints. Made a huge difference.
Yeah, I have.
Is that the thing that I got that I couldn't sleep because it kept kicking myself in the shin?
Yeah.
I'm crazy. Wait, there were somebody said something that I was trying to remember. I'm gonna realize that after we hang up, after we get off the show. I have friends in Knoxville. What's wrong with your foot? You already answered that. Who knows wants to know if you got an email last Friday.
I guess I didn't. Who knows? Can you resend it? We've been having problems with my email.
Suburban says in Tennessee, just living outside the city limits would greatly reduce taxes. Actually, I forgot. That's what I was thinking. We don't have any services in town, but 7 to 10 miles away, we start to have Walmart and grocery store and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
we have to drive 20 minutes to get groceries, to get gas.
If we just
no
want to
matter
get
what
one
we
thing,
do. Yeah.
we would have to drive 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So Colorado's really bad about having to drive everywhere. Like to go to the dentist, it's an hour drive. To BJ and Elly, like Elly does her parkour, it's almost an hour drive. It's like 45-minute drive. So
Chloe's asking, are there good doctors and hospitals in Spokane? People forget how important that is. I don't know if they're good for older people, but Elly was in neonatal there for a couple weeks.
yeah, we did look in Spokane, and we had thought about Sandpoint, Idaho, because we really liked Idaho. But I don't know if we want. Do we want to go back to
Where
Idaho?
we were in
I don't
Idaho
know.
was just too far out, and places like Sandpoint or Coeur d'Alene are closer to civilization. Spokane is
yeah.
cool, but we noticed that if you drive across the border to Coeur d'Alene, the taxes are much less for the same.
Yeah, two-family. Mike hasn't had a chance to do that video yet. We need to.
Which one?
The one with the collab where you're supposed to answer the 5 questions.
Oh, I totally forgot about it. Oops. I need to go back and look for that. Sorry, I've been kind of backed up on our work.
He's totally backlogged on work. We need to just plow through it and get it done.
Norma said that house looks like something this old house would do. All right, do you want to see if you have any others we want to look at real quick? I think we probably have gotten to most of these. Yeah, everybody's saying that that county is Sevier County, Tennessee.
What about that county?
That's where that's where Gatlinburg and a bunch of those.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
Pigeon Forge is
Oh
probably
man,
there.
I found a house there today. It had a picture in winter of the snow and the fireplace. I almost drove out there just to look at it. I was like, oh, but it was 2 stories and we really want a ranch.
We have missed trees because I grew up in Austin and there were trees all over the place.
Okay, so here's what we're looking for. You guys send us your houses. So here's what we're looking for. We want a ranch. We need at least 4 bedrooms. We need at least an acre. We want it to be cooler climate with not really bad heat and humidity. We don't mind snow. We don't mind driving a little bit, but we really don't want to spend more than 20-25 minutes getting to town to get groceries. We want cheaper taxes and a cheaper house. And we need an acre because we're gonna have to put in a place for an office and a studio and a soap room, maybe a couple of tiny houses if we still have teenagers living at home.
Tiny house.
So that's what we're looking for.
Oh,
No highways, quiet. The number one thing is it has to be quiet and we have to have trees. We have no trees here and we hate it. But I want quiet. No highways, no planes, no trains, no schools, no dump trucks, no cement plants, no railroad tracks. Did I already say that? No Air Force bases.
Rebecca wants to know if we considered Australia.
We have lived in all of
Not
those.
out of the question.
I tell you, I think we should
We'd love
rent
to visit at
our
least.
house for a year and go to New Zealand and Australia for a year. I think we should.
June says, how about building a studio apartment on the back of your home and letting rent pay your taxes? Oh,
Yes.
I see. That's
Yeah.
for if our taxes were high. Yeah, definitely.
Well, and partly Mom would probably move and we would need another house for her also. So we need space to build another place for her too.
So Deborah says, I think Deborah Smith must be saying she lives in the country in Victoria, Australia. Welcome to stay with us. Wow. That'd be fun.
See, we should. Wyoming, no, the wind's too much there. I can't handle the wind. I lived in southeastern Colorado for a couple of years, and the wind just drove me crazy.
So Deborah's asking, where are you now? We're in Colorado, north of Denver by Longmont.
Yes, Patricia, I am looking for heaven, and if I go today, I won't complain.
Heather, I live in a pasture, literally. Love my animals. Is that what that is?
So Melinda says, look up Millersburg, PA. I don't think I've looked up that place. I've looked up lots of places in Pennsylvania, but I don't think I've looked up that one.
Sue had earlier in the show asked if you compost because you were talking about all the weeds.
Yes. Okay, so normally I'm a huge composter. Composting is like my favorite thing in the whole world, my favorite part of gardening. I love compost. I'm the compost tween. I tell Mike, talk dirty to me, Mike, and he says...
Compost. I forgot what else.
Manure.
Manure. Topsoil. Right.
Okay, let's try that again.
Sorry, you didn't give me the script.
Talk dirty to me, dear.
Compost. Manure. Topsoil.
So I love composting. The problem is we don't have enough space. We only have a 1/4 acre. We do not. I have 3 compost piles. They're all filled. I just don't have place to compost at all.
I thought you didn't want to compost those noxious weeds.
Well, not the weeds, but this is way more than just the weeds.
I see.
We throw away thistles so that they are gone, but
because otherwise they all bloom in the compost pile.
I just don't have a place to compost it this year because it was just too much. So yes, normally I do compost, but unfortunately this year we didn't get to. So
a couple other things real quick. Bees Knees Babe asked, do you guys ship books to Australia? And I told her yes, but just in case anyone else wants to know, we ship out of the US.
We ship out of the US now.
The shipping is a little more expensive, unfortunately, and Rebecca asked if you tried dog sandals.
I have not tried those.
Never heard
I
of
might
them.
try those.
So anyway, Wendy says burn the thistles. Yeah.
Yeah, well, we would burn them, but it's not allowed in our area. So I want a place in the country where I can burn, where I can compost, where I can garden all I want. I'd like to have a little bit of water, like a well or a stream or something. I would really like to have water. And actually, there are places in the United States that have all those qualifications. So really, it's not that big of a deal. It's just on whether we want to move clear across the country or not. So, and find a good house that would work. We have very specific house needs because we have the business and we want a studio, and Mom may come live with us in her own little house on the property. So we have very specific things we're looking for, and that's part of the problem. So
Books for People too says, but Texas has higher sales taxes. We wouldn't be able to move back to Texas at this point, but
no, Texas.
But Texas has a somewhat higher sales tax. But when we add the sales tax and the property tax, or sales tax and the income tax in Colorado, it's like 50% more than the sales tax in Texas. So that's, but it's not that. That's not our main reason. We don't. The house we're in now has extra tax because of the road district that we were told wasn't going to be. But it's more for us about. Isn't it more of an issue of not being able to find what we want for the price here?
Yeah, we're having a hard. There is nothing for sale in Colorado. Nothing. I go and type in a 4-bedroom house with 1 acre or more, and I cannot find anything under $750,000. It's just not here. Colorado is growing so fast, they cannot keep up with the houses. And everything is ridiculously high. Now, if we went and sold our house now, that'd be great because our house almost doubled in price in 5 years. But
so now we can pay cash in a normal place.
Yeah, so we could go somewhere normal and pay cash and have our house paid off. So
1913 Nickel E says Lake Gaston, North Carolina would definitely be a place for y'all, even if you don't live right on the lake. Lots of trees, far away from interstate noise and traffic, and lots of land.
Quiet is my number one thing. Quiet is number one. If it's not quiet, I'm not going to even look at it. And as I'm looking at these houses, I look and see how far they are from highways and railroad tracks and stuff like that. Because I have a noise issue. I can't stand noise. I'm very sensitive to noise. Very sensitive to noise. Am I sensitive to noise?
Yes.
I'm very sensitive to noise.
Tara can hear an electric hum from a switching station 2 miles away.
I can't stand noise. That's why when Brad and Krista from Big Family Homestead, she said, one of the things she said, so quiet here. And I'm just like, oh. Even electric lines humming drives me crazy.
Suburban Hillbilly says you may have to build to get exactly what you want.
Well, we had thought about it, and we even looked at modular. I looked at a modular home the other day, but they want $300,000 here for a modular, which includes nothing. So it'd be a $600,000 house.
I'm a little behind on YouTube, but Bandana Grandma said, I think you better call St. Peter for that property. Cat Liver says Dave looks just like Dad. Oh, that's awesome.
Bandana, look at your Facebook Messenger. I left you a message and I want to know what you think because I need more people if you're going to do this. I came up with a brilliant idea yesterday.
Yes?
And how did you feel about my brilliant idea?
Sorry, I was reading
my
comments.
cookbook idea.
Oh. I was like, how much work is that going to be? Actually, I thought it was a good idea.
It's a good idea.
It's a good idea.
It's a really good idea.
I'll have to rearrange my work schedule.
So, I forgot to pick somebody for bacon grease. Oh, shoot.
What was the deal about bacon grease?
I told him I'd pick somebody. Okay, so.
For what?
I'm just going to scroll up and see who I get. Nope, nobody got there. Hold on.
What are you doing?
I said I was going to pick a winner. Okay, hold on just a minute. Hold on.
What, to send your bacon grease to?
Shoot. Okay, what happened was it went past. So, guys, go over to YouTube and leave a message, leave a comment in this thing, and we'll know who's watched the whole thing. Leave a comment in the YouTube video, and I will pick a winner for the bacon grease on Wednesday.
Wait, a winner that you're sending bacon grease to somebody?
No, I'm going to send them a dig out of that ebook for guessing that this was bacon grease.
See, I'm completely stuck in the comments. All right.
All right, guys. Have a good night. Go check out Two Family Homestead. Please buy our Dining on a Dime cookbook or any of our other ebooks. I'm soaping tomorrow. I am making soap no matter what. It'll probably be around 1 o'clock Mountain Time.
All right.
So, see you guys later.
So we have a small problem.
Now we can't turn off the
show. The technical thing. We can't turn off the show. I'm going to try something here.
Okay, so we're going live for 24 hours now.
All right, well, I guess we're going to have to do something. Maybe we should just unplug something.
Should we just sit here and eat our dinner?
Thank you so much for being here, everyone.
Yes. Mike's gonna see if he can figure out how to shut the
Dave's
show off.
amazing artwork.
You'll be able to hear the after show comments as we say,
Mom.
what is wrong with this thing?
Mom, my amazing behind the scenes artwork.
Oh man.
Very good, Dave.
Oh, I know.
Okay, so I'm gonna dip it in gravy and let's see what it tastes like.
I just shut it down on the computer to see.
All right. See you later, everyone. Bye.
Mmm.
Bye.
Good. I'm double dipping. All right. Hmm. Are we still on or no?
I don't know.
Oh.
Can you see if we're still on?
Well, maybe we should just sit and eat dinner together.
We're still on, and I look like a complete and total wreck.
Yes, we're still on. Okay,
So the computer that we have to run the show on is totally frozen. All right, I'm gonna try and cut it off now. So if you suddenly don't see us, we'll see you Wednesday.
Bye.
and we're still